Competitive swimmers are constantly striving for the perfect swim, the quickest possible start, the most economical stroke, the smoothest rhythm, the sharpest turns, the best glide times, the explosive finish.
Well, often it's only fractions of a second that will separate the leading competitors in a leading competition. The difference between coming in first and last is minute. Every swimmer is always on the lookout for an edge, whether it's their diet, whether it's training, whether it's technique, and even clothing.
Every athlete needs an edge. To produce extra speed, the swimmer must be able to increase efficiency and reduce resistance through the water.
Swimmers don't rely just on their own ability. They need good preparation, hard training, good diet, mental preparation and the very best equipment. Swimmers like to use the best swimwear available, like this Speedo aquablade suit.
When the human swims, the greatest resistance is created by the head, as it is the first part of the body to cut through the water, even though it represents only a small portion of the surface area of the face. The eye socket area accounts for 20% of total head drag.
Most swimmers would wear a hat and goggles to reduce resistance and improve the flow of water around their head. Caps and goggles do have drawbacks, and when a swimmer's preparing for a race, they need as little to worry about as possible.
Anything that worries or disturbs a swimmer could affect confidence and distract their focus from the race itself. The swimmer must be and feel in perfect shape. They must also have the best equipment available.
Well, as the first swimmer ever to wear a cap and goggles in a race, I was always aware of the drawbacks. However, I thought by integrating the two, the cap and goggles, and maybe making that a way of improving performance. Well, I discussed the idea with Martin Pemberton of Warwick Design, a company specialising in water sports technology.
Well, I immediately saw its potential. The next step was to identify a suitable manufacturer. And Speedo was the obvious choice.
We obviously saw a great deal of potential in the development of this product, but we also realised that a great deal of research and development would be required to create a commercial product. We had three main objectives with this project. Firstly, we wanted to reduce drag by improving the flow of water over the swimmer's head. Secondly, we wanted to eliminate the issues associated with wearing a cap and goggles, eliminating fogging and improving comfort of the nose bridge. And thirdly, we wanted to improve the overall performance for a competitive swimmer.
Well, having generated our initial concept ideas, we then moved into the workshop to actually produce three-dimensional models of each aspect of the product. We then used our computer-aided design system to generate a complete set of manufacturing drawings. We ended up with a one-piece design whereby the goggles are perfectly flush with the cap, making it perfectly hydrodynamic. The design features a revolutionary double-glazed goggle to reduce fogging, a nose bridge which is comfortable and easy to adjust, and flow lines which are strategically placed on the cap to improve the aerodynamics.
By this stage we were convinced that the mask could work, but we needed to make sure that the Speedmask would actually have an effect on performance times.
The Speedmask offered enormous potential, but if it was to become a commercial reality, the team needed scientific proof of its performance.
We decided to put this challenge to MIRA, the Motor Industry Research Association, best known for their work in testing the aerodynamics of cars in wind tunnels.
We first heard about the concept from Martin Pemberton at Warwick Design, and he approached us to see how we could help develop the design. It was very different to anything we had seen before, and whilst we could use the principles that we'd used in other developments of other designs in automotive areas, it was certainly very new. The main difference between the traditional cap and goggle design and the Speedmask designs was that with the traditional goggles there was a large area of recirculation in the eye socket area. This recirculation will increase the drag of the goggles quite significantly. When we looked at the Speedmask designs, we lost this recirculation, thus reducing the drag. We actually found that the drag in the area of the eye socket was reduced by 53%.
The test results exceeded all expectation. Overall performance of the Speedmask was shown to be more streamlined and considerably more efficient than a conventional racing cap and goggle combination. Better performance, better vision, and better fit.
The Speedmask was the result of an 18-month research and development programme. Once we knew how well it performed, we could turn the design into a commercial reality and make a product suitable for Olympic champions through to recreational swimmers.
We've created a dynamic marketing package, the centre of this being the Speedo blueprint man. It cannot help but be noticed.
2 versions of the Speedmask have been created. Speedmask CD01, a sprint version with an amazing drag coefficient of 0.01 around the eye socket, and Speedmask CD02, a longer distance and training version with a drag coefficient of 0.02.
Well, the CD01 has amazing smoothness through the water with a small lens for forward vision. The CD02 has a wider lens for all-round vision. Both will be the fastest thing ever worn.
The Speedmask, with its extraordinary styling and outstanding performance, will be a world beater. So the future will be faster.
It's fantastic, very comfortable. It's got an adjustable nose piece and it causes no pressure on the nose whatsoever. You can't even feel it's there.
It's great to wear because there's no need for a strap around the hat, and also with the double glazed lens, the lens doesn't fog at all.
We've managed to develop one of the most innovative and technically advanced products that we have ever created.
The Speedmask is the design of the future. Its unique look and performance will create a huge impact in the world of swimming.
Together we've turned the bright idea into a leading-edge reality.
Well, the excitement of seeing the Speedmask in action is fantastic. We're convinced it's going to be a world beater.